Hey, what's going on, Brick Duo fans? Today I want to go ahead and talk about themes that I would suggest not investing in, themes that I suggest staying away from, and maybe putting your money towards something else that'd be a smarter investment. So I'm going to go over three themes today that I would consider themes just in general, just to stay away from. If there's any exceptions within these themes, I will make sure to tell you guys. So the first theme I wanted to talk about was just Lego Classics. I'm sure you've seen these boxes at Walmart and stuff like that. Basically, it just comes with a bunch of different bricks. Some of them ranging from $50 sets to $30, depending on the number of pieces. And they're a great price per piece. Don't get me wrong, but if we're talking about just reselling the entire set on eBay, these are just a really tough buy. The packages are pretty big. They weigh a lot. They're going to cost a decent amount to ship. And in my opinion, because of that, they're just kind of tough to sell. Now, these sets often go on extreme discounts, sometimes even more than 50% off. And in those cases, I still, even though they're a good deal, they go for under retail on eBay still. Like I said, you're just going to be surprised about how much it's going to cost to ship. If you're trying to make the seller pay for the shipping, then you have to take that into account too. It's going to cost a little bit more just to buy the boxes and the materials too to ship these. Considering something like maybe like an architecture set that's also around that $50 range, where you can see that set going for maybe $100, much smaller, lighter to ship, just in general easier to store too. For that reason, the Lego Classics to me is just kind of a tough one. There's also not any unique minifigures in these sets. Usually unique minifigures are a good indicator for a set that'll go up in value. Maybe if the pieces aren't rare, but the minifigures are unique to the set, you're going to see a good return on investment for those type of sets. But these Lego Classic boxes, for me, just don't make much sense. Also the box shape, if you've seen it before, a lot of times they have like those brick studs on top. Just really awkward sizing. And for that reason, just in general, the size and the weight and the fact that they're just general, not any unique pieces, I would just stay away from this theme. All right, the next theme I want to talk about is actually Lego Technic. Now, I want to make this clear. Not all Lego Technic sets I would consider a bad investment. However, most Lego Technic sets aren't an intellectual property. They tend to just be not sponsored by a brand and just a general Lego set with no unique minifigures or unique pieces in most cases. So for that reason, I just see a lot of these Lego Technic sets sitting around what their retail price was on eBay. Some of the more expensive ones, like maybe the bucket wheel, if you were able to find that on those really good deals, it might go for a little bit more now. And Technic definitely goes on sale, so you have to take that into account too. But I'd say just in general, Lego Technic just isn't the best theme to invest in. There's very, very few winners in the theme, even though more recently we've seen some more actual car brands have their sets within Lego Technic, or maybe construction companies too have their name on the product. But I just see a lot of these Technic sets just sitting around what the retail price was for on eBay. Some of the winners that I want to go ahead and talk about are the very large Lego Technic sets, such as the Bugatti, the Porsche 911, and the Lamborghini Sian. I could definitely see these sets increasing in value a lot. I mean, we've already seen the Porsche go for well over $600 brand new in box on eBay. So those type of sets, certainly good investment. I think they're just really unique and they have that collectability aspect to them. So I would not be worried about investing in those. In fact, I think those are a pretty good investment. But maybe something just as like, they always come out with a skid steer every single year. They'll probably come out with some excavator each year. I just don't see these as great investments. They're constantly coming out. Some of the other ones I'm not too sure about, honestly, are like the smaller Technic, like maybe like the Corvette or even the new Ferrari that came out. Those ones I'm not quite sure yet. I think the Ferrari would do well, but I'm not sure about maybe the Corvette or even the new Wrangler or McLaren Senna. Those ones are kind of up in the air right now. I'm not too sure about those, but I think Technic as a theme, it might just be best to stay away from. I don't think these things will tank in value, but I don't think you're going to see that double in value, which is what I really look for when investing in sets. So for that reason, unless it's the large Lego Technic sets such as the Bugatti, the Porsche, or the Lamborghini Sian, I would just go ahead and stay away from this theme also. And last but not least, I wanted to talk about Creator 3-in-1. So this series, just very, very, very bland Lego sets in my opinion. Some of them are cool sets, no unique pieces though, very cheap price points, so that part is a plus. but these sets just don't go up in value much. For instance, maybe the Superbike that's out now, or the Wild Lion. See, I have the Monkey in my collection, and that Cat 3-in-1 too. I got those for 50% off, but even still on eBay, they go for only like $20. I think they retail for $30. Just not a great buy in my opinion. There's just none that really catch my eye as a terrific set to invest in. Now, I will say there has been some Creator 3-in-1 sets recently, such as the Flower Bouquet, the Bonsai Tree, and even that new Pirate Ship. I think those ones will do really good on the aftermarket. But other than that, we just haven't seen much with Creator 3-in-1 that I think will do really well. Some of the houses too definitely do very well. But the only problem with that is we haven't really gotten a good one in a while. The one that's out right now, well, I guess it just kind of retired, is the Outback Cabin. If you could find that one 50% off, and I've seen really good deals on that on Amazon, would definitely be a really good pickup. But we haven't got any of those large Creator 3-in-1 houses in a while. That usually have a lot of tan bricks and brown bricks in them. We had that log cabin a couple years ago. That was a good one too. We just haven't had any that, in my opinion, have really impressed me and that I see as big winners, unless you see them for insane prices, which sometimes the Creator 3-in-1 you actually do see that on Amazon. But I'm just going to speak strictly on retail pricing on these ones because there's no deals on Amazon right now for these at the moment. Yeah, and I just don't see anything about these sets that really excites me about the resale market. Even some of the really good Creator 3-in-1 sets from back in the day, such as that 3-in-1 Townhouse, the beige one, even the red one, they did well in the aftermarket. But in my opinion, I think they should have even done better. I think people just have a hard time getting over the fact that the pieces aren't very unique. There's no unique minifigures. And honestly, there's no interior either. It's a pretty basic build. It's more of a display house. And I think for that reason, I just don't see this series ever picking up a lot of steam and really doing well in the aftermarket. So yeah, those three themes, guys, I would just stay away from. There's a lot of other better themes to invest in. I think Lego is one of those unique toys where they really don't tank in value, but we're looking for the ones to invest in to make a real profit, that we're going to be able to double our money from them. And I think these three themes, you're going to have a hard time finding many sets in any of these that'll do that. Like I said, the classic bricks, I think on shipping and just the sheer weight of the set, it's just going to be a tough sell and tough to make any money on. The Creator 3-in-1, same deal, really low price points. It's going to be tough to sell those and make it worth your time. And then for the Technic, just nothing from Technic has really gone up in value like crazy, unless it's the branded car ones like I was talking about earlier. It'll be interesting seeing what those Corvette and those smaller Sennas and maybe even that Fast and Furious Dodge Challenger will do. But it'll be interesting to see what those do. I could see those ones increasing in value nicely. But yeah, for right now, I just stay away from these themes. Definitely stick to your Lego Star Wars, Harry Potter, architecture. Those are just the easier ones to invest in. And if you're looking to get into Lego investing, I think you should just go for those smaller sets that are maybe $40, $50, and you're going to invest till they go up to $80, $100. Will just be easier as far as shipping on eBay. In case something goes wrong, you're not out $300, you're only out $40 and things like that. Smaller boxes, etc. Just stick to those ones, guys. But anyway, if you guys have any other questions about what themes to maybe look to invest in or themes to stay away from, make sure to leave it down in the comments. If any questions, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. This is Brick Duo signing out. Have a great day, guys. See ya.